I do. It's been a while. I've had loads of work on doing other things and stuff. Um, I'll still get on and finish that painting the arse off. I think all I've got to do is the hinges, and so I can stick the doors on, but there wasn't enough oxygen getting in, I think. So somewhere I've bought a little forge blower thing which should blast enough air in and then make it work, but it was annoying us for a while, so I stopped for a while. So I'll come back to that, but what I need to get started is my mobile forge. So there's gonna be, it was supposed to be in like a medieval forge, but I'm gonna save a day and a half's work by building it on that trolley, but I'll disguise it. So I've got the hearth, which I'll tidy up. These are going to be the legs and some of the framework along with this. So the hearth is actually just going to stand at this end, and then the bellows, which I got off a mate, is going to be pointing that way. But what I'm going to have to do is build a little sort of removable like extendy legs sort of setup, and then once that's built I'm going to have two posts with a fulcrum there for a long post, so you can pump the bellows while you're in front of the hearth, if that makes sense. So yeah, right, let's start grinding when I wake up. Right then, I was in a bit of a rush, so I didn't record everything, but I've spent some time just unrusting everything. So I've got the base made, and that fits in nicely, and then the box fits in like so. Still a bit of rust on it, but don't care, it's going to be covered with like bits of sand and fire cement and stuff soon anyway. So I'm going to give it a coat of paint so it doesn't actually rust up as much, and then have a think about how to store the bellows. Right then, got it painted. So if you're wondering why it's part black and part green, it's because I ran out of black paint and green was the first one I picked up. So there you go. So the bellows is going to be roughly that position. If you can see, it's going to be a bit higher up, so I think I'm going to build some sort of support frame to go underneath that bit, and I'm going to build a couple of legs to support those bits, and then somehow I think just attach it all to the trolley. It'll make more sense, well, when I do it. So yeah, I've made more progress than I was expecting, but yeah, I think putting it on the trolley is a good idea, because that's going to be heavy when it's done, and I'm getting too old and achy to hump heavy stuff around now. So right, I'll go and have some tea and get myself clean. Just a quickie, just to show you a couple of things I've been making over the last couple of weeks. So I've made some long log dogs and short log dogs. I made another version of the rake from the Mastermere find, and a 100% authentic Viking fish slice for someone. Oh, and there's Denzel, and there goes Denzel. That must mean it's definitely tea time. So I just thought I'd try something a little bit different again. So I've called it the dinosaur skin pattern. So right, definitely time to knock off and go and give the cats their tea.